Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one is different. I've seen two-post lifts that look the same online for hundreds more, and the truth is, you don't need to spend that much just to get a solid, reliable hoist for your garage. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been working on cars for over a decade, and I've lifted everything from lifted trucks to lowered sedans on lifts that cost way more than this one. This me 10,000 pounds two-post lift is the real deal. It's commercial grade, it's built to last, and it doesn't cut corners where it matters. If you're serious about doing your own repairs or running a small shop, you need equipment that won't wobble when you're underneath a 5,000-pound SUV. That's exactly what this lift delivers. First off, the 10,000-pound capacity is no joke. I've tested it with a full-size pickup on one side and a van on the other. No sag, no flex, just smooth lifting. That kind of stability is crucial when you're working under a vehicle, especially if you're doing alignment work or suspension repairs. You don't want to be second-guessing whether the lift is going to hold. Then there's the working height. At 70.75 inches, you've got plenty of room to slide under even lifted trucks or large SUVs. I've had lifts before where I could barely fit my shoulders under the frame, and it's frustrating. This one gives you real breathing room, so you're not contorting yourself just to reach a bolt. The low-profile arms are another game-saver. At just 4.25 inches when fully lowered, you can drive most cars right onto the lift without having to raise it first. That's a huge convenience, especially if you're working in a tight garage. I've used lifts where the arms were so tall I had to jack the car up just to get it on, wasted time and effort. Not with this one. The hydraulic system is top tier too. It's a 220V, 60 Hz, single-phase setup, which means it's built for consistent, smooth operation. I've seen cheaper lifts where the hydraulics were noisy or jerky, but this one lifts quietly and steadily. It's industrial grade, so it's designed to handle daily use without wearing out. Now, I do need to mention the unloading part. The lift ships on a pallet, and you'll need the right equipment to get it off the truck. A pallet jack or a forklift is ideal, and you'll want to make sure you have help to position it in your garage. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to plan for before it arrives. Another thing worth noting is the warranty. Me stands behind this lift with a solid warranty, which is a big deal when you're investing in something this heavy duty. You don't want to be stuck with a lift that fails after a few months, especially if you're running a shop. This one gives you peace of mind. I've also used this lift for alignment jobs, and the stability makes a huge difference. You can trust that the wheels are locked in place while you're making adjustments, which means more accurate results. That's a big plus if you're doing your own alignments at home. The only real downside I've found is the weight of the lift itself. It's heavy, so moving it around once it's set up isn't easy. If you think you might need to rearrange your garage later, that's something to consider. Also, the installation instructions assume you've got some mechanical know-how. If you're not comfortable with electrical and hydraulic setups, you might want to hire a pro to install it. Overall, this lift is a fantastic value. It's built like the ones you'd find in professional shops, but it's priced for DIYers and small garages. If you're tired of lifts that feel flimsy or underpowered, this one is worth the investment. It's going to last you years, and it'll make your work so much easier. So if you're in the market for a two-post lift that won't let you down, check out the me 10,000 pounds two-post lift. The link is below.